Hello, and welcome back to HWL Radio Sports. I'm here with the co-host.
Tony Evans from Don't Stop Corporation, guys. It's Monday. It's May 7th, 2018. You have your NBA playoffs. It's about that time, man. Hollywood, it's about that time. Almost. Not quite, but it's almost solidified. Almost solidified. Western Conference Championship, Eastern Conference Championship is almost on its way. Tonight, you have the Celtics versus 76ers at 6 o'clock, and the Raptors versus Cavaliers at 8:30. But Saturday,
It might be in the books.
the GOAT. Did you see the GOAT? I tell you what, man. I was listening to yesterday, Hollywood. They Charles Barkley and Victor Oladipo. They was on the show, and they was talking about Charles Barkley said he should have been double teamed. He said you don't give LeBron James a run and start because he's one of the fastest in the NBA. And they gave him that run and start. That would kill him. But they didn't double team him either. But Victor Oladipo said it didn't surprise him. One hand shot on the side court off the backboard. I mean, just incredible.
That's
shot,
difficult.
No, it was very difficult. But I say with that shot, with that game-winning shot, I think he elevated his greatness too.
Yeah, because I mean, if anybody play basketball, you know that shot is hard with no pressure on you.
With no pressure on you, and then not only that, to win a game.
Yeah, no, to win a closing game.
A closing game, yeah. That was game 3. So they can sweep them tonight. And
and this is another thing that I was thinking too, though, because I was like, man, I wonder do people even know? Nigga, Cleveland Cavaliers done already faced defeat already. They done already faced it. You was at Game 7. LeBron James went out in the third quarter, and you seen how everybody looked. It was like, oh, fuck, it's over. The season is over. And then they started scoring without him. Man, I was like, that's the best thing that could have happened to the Cleveland Cavaliers.
You know what, though? That gained their confidence. I'm going to tell you something. That move right there, when he set out against Game 7 against Indiana, and they scored, and they got the momentum back a little bit, that gained their confidence. If you notice, all jokes aside, everybody been playing better since then.
Yeah.
Everybody. So that was crucial. And I think that was a coaching move on. I don't know was it LeBron James idea or was it Tyronn Lue idea, but he stayed out and they came back and they was already ahead, but they kept the lead and they
stretched the lead out to almost 10, like 9.
Then they played game 1, 2, 3. We know they beat Toronto every 3 games after that, so that was the key move. Saturday, you can't say enough. Raptors, Kyle Lowry, the only person showed up, 27. But what happened to DeRozan? He didn't play nothing in the fourth quarter, not a minute, not 1 second.
Man, but I think that was the best thing they had to happen because guess what? Remember I told you the Pacers had LeBron James defense. Cleveland Cavaliers didn't have the defense with DeRozan out the game because they had a strategy for DeMar and Larry on the court.
Yeah,
and C.J. Miles is he's tearing them up.
Yeah, C.J. Yeah, he does. But they said they played better without DeRozan. That's what they were saying. That was the reason why they kept him on bench. He wasn't in foul trouble. He finished with 8 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists.
Yeah. It was the coach's strategy because I seen him out there looking with a smirk on his face like, hell yeah, they don't have a remedy for this yet. But I hope they don't have one in game 4.
LeBron finished with 38 and 6. You know what's been the key to the Cavaliers? I'm gonna tell you what's been the key, and everybody need to hear this right now. I don't care what nobody says. It's been a crucial key, and if you ask Cleveland, they'll tell you, and they ask LeBron, he'll tell you that's been a big key. Kevin Love rebounds.
Man,
he got 16 rebounds again Saturday, along with 21 points. But he killed them on the boards. Tristan did get 0 points and 3 rebounds. George Hill got 12 solid points. Kyle Korver, he was a key, 18. Jeff Green got 11. It was key. J.R. getting 0 points. But Kevin Love rebounds. He has what? He in this series, he probably averaging about 15, 14 rebounds.
I think every blowout is going to be based on J.R. Smith scoring. Every blowout. Close games.
0 points.
Yeah. Close games, it come, with everybody else. But J.R. Smith, you just don't know. A big shot Smith will spread that floor out like LeBron James. If he was hitting like he normally be blowing people out, just hitting any dang on thing like a Curry, oh yeah, that opens the floor all the way up.
But they ain't need them because, like I said, you got solid games by Hill, Corver, Green, and then of course Brown and Love. But it's a sweep tonight. I think they're gonna sweep them on out.
But I think it'll be a strategy though, because like I told you, he's one of the coldest at guarding the 3-line, J.R. Smith.
Right.
So I think they like, man, we need you just to shut somebody down. Like they assigned, I think C.J. Miles had him. And anytime you play defense that hard, you got to understand something's about to give.
Yeah, C.J. Miles, he had a nice shooting touch. He come from Indiana last year. They gave him up. He's not doing bad up there in Toronto. I'm glad for C.J.
Mm-hmm.
But hear what your boy said, Stephen A. Smith, about the Philadelphia 76ers. He said flat out they need a new coach. He said they lost 3 games. You know, he's upset. You know why he's upset, don't you? Remember what I told you? He picked Philly to go to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. He said they would go easy. He said that, and now he's upset. They might
Now tell the people who we picked to go to the Eastern Conference Finals.
We picked Cleveland from day one when they made that trade. Everybody said they ain't gonna do nothing. We said they're gonna go. That was the best move they made with that trade. We sure did. But listen, Hollywood, he said he's mad at the coach. He said he felt they should have won every game, and the coach gave the game away every game. I mean, he's done.
No, man, you cheating us, though. You cheating us. You cheating us out of our predictions. We predicted way more than Cleveland. It seemed like we predicted all this shit.
No, we did. No, we predicted Cleveland, and we predicted Boston, and we predicted from the very beginning. We predicted Golden State, and remember I told you Golden State and Houston going to be a dogfight. Now, here's the big question. I like Golden State. I like James Harden for Houston. So
you in a hard place right now.
But I do want to see Cleveland in the finals. I want LeBron because everybody said he couldn't do it. Everybody said some guy even called him Queen James. He's Queen James.
Damn.
He was talking him out. Yeah, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna let LeBron go shit y'all. He's gonna go not only to an 8th NBA championship, but also I said he's gonna go with a team that's some young guys and a team that they traded in mid half of the season, and people said they couldn't do it. You know, they just said he couldn't do it, so he's going to make a lot of people a disbeliever. So, 76ers, you hear what Al Horford, you hear what Joel Embiid said, didn't you?
Mm-mm.
He said, by the way, he got 22 points and 19 rebounds Saturday to a nice game. But he said, it's unheard of. He said, how did Al Horford only get 3 fouls in 3 games? And in the last game, he get no fouls against me, guard me. He said, it's unheard of. He said, you can't guard me and don't foul. Don't get called for no foul. But he said that, too, because Al Horford tore him up.
Yeah.
He tore him up toward the end, too.
He need to leave Al alone. See, Al's the one, he got the whole damn team on his back. Him and Rozier.
He called Al out, did he? For real, he called him out.
No, that's just because he thought Al old, and he ain't gonna be able to keep up with me. Shit, Al showed his ass.
I tell you what, man, Al Horford, I can't believe he's playing the way he's playing. I'm really impressed, man.
Nigga, he's doing shit I can't believe he's doing. I'm like, damn, I thought he was the oldest motherfucker on the team.
It's gonna make a difference though. He's winning. I mean, they're winning with him, and they're winning without
Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie Irving and Gordon.
Mm-hmm.
Jason Tatum, solid game again, 24 points. Rozier had 18, and then Jaylen Brown had 16, and then Horford pumped in 13. Crucial.
Yeah, I said, I said, that's gonna be their next hardest challenge. I said the Pacers and Boston. Them two is the ones I worry about Cleveland making it out. So that's who they facing next.
That's who they facing next, Boston. Yep. It's gonna be a real good series, man.
Mm-hmm. But let's go over to your side of the court.
I think, honestly, if the veteran players, we talk about Green, we talk about Love, we talk about J.R. Smith. If those guys play the way they're supposed to play, and then of course Love keep getting them rebounds that I mentioned earlier, keep giving them rebounds, I don't see Boston beating them. Because guess what? I'm gonna go back to this again. he also intimidated Celtics, LeBron James. For some reason, he didn't intimidate. He played good against the Pacers. He didn't intimidate them as much like he did Toronto. Toronto's scared up. When they see LeBron James, it's a whole different ball game. And the Celtics play the same way. They play the same way.
Oh, damn.
For some reason, I think you want to ask my prediction. I think it's gonna be 4-2 Cleveland.
4-2.
I don't see Boston winning. I don't see 7 games. I see Cleveland winning 4 and Boston winning 2 in that series. And Boston and Cleveland going on to the Eastern Conference Championship to the finals, playing against a toss-up between the Warriors and Golden State. But I gotta see how Game 1 go between them two to kind of make a judgment. But if I did look at Game 1 between Houston and Golden State, I'm gonna give the edge to Houston, and this is why. Guess who's working with Capello? I found out yesterday.
Who's that?
That's why he's so good right now. And they say he is so proud. He be in every game. Akeem Olajuwon.
Oh man,
that boy got 6 block shots yesterday. He said he's been working on him from day 1. He's at the game. He was just all smiles in the crowd today. And they said that's why he worked with all big men on Houston. But he's taking a special working in Capello.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah. That's what I said the same thing.
Yeah, the dream.
Okay. No, Hollywood. That's what I said. When I found it out yesterday, I said, "Oh, okay. There you go. That's why." Yeah, he working with him. I mean, like hard, not just giving him some tips. Like he's there at practice with him, like every day with him. Yeah.
All right.
So that's a big difference. But they blow out Utah yesterday, 100-87.
Man,
James Harden,
it's
24.
over.
Chris Paul had a big game.
It's over. It's
They
over
let
for
Chris
Utah.
Paul get 12 rebounds on him. 6 assists and 27 points.
Yeah.
Huge game.
I'm just
You know what
waving.
killed the Jazz, though?
I'm
Rubio,
waving
like
at
you
him.
said.
I'm waving at him. Hold on.
But you was right though. Rubio killed them. They didn't have a chance.
Yeah,
on him.
but they I think they fought hard long enough though, didn't they?
Yeah, they fought hard on enough. They tried to come back. They just couldn't get over the hump.
No,
Yeah,
I'm saying this is game what? This is game 5, right?
This is game 5 coming up. They're down 3-1. So
And they play tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Yeah, Rubio might try to come back for this last game.
It's just too late. It's too late.
He was out for 10 days, man.
It's too late. Yeah, Mitchell 25 points. Joe Ingles 15. Nobody else nothing. Gobert had 11 points and 10. But Jay Crowder killed them last shooting night. Nobody did nothing. And then, like I said, Miss Rubio.
Yeah.
So I killed them, but I think it's over. I think it's gonna be 4-1, 4-1. Pelicans might win. Pelicans might have out of between the Toronto Cavaliers and between Utah Rockets and the Pelicans and Golden State. Out of them 3 teams.
Well, I said I smelled the sweep. I said I smell the sweep. I smell a 5-game series.
Yep.
And I wanted to say 6, but I didn't say it.
Yeah. And I think LeBron is going to take them out because they want to get their rest. So I think they're going to play with them tonight. And they play in Cleveland, too. They play in Cleveland at 8:30.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a good game.
Look, I said I seen a 5-game series in a sweep. That's going to be really crazy because it looked like Golden State going to have 5 games and the Rockets going to have 5 games and Cleveland going to have a sweep and Boston going to have a sweep.
But remember, you said Anthony Davis was a beast. You said I think he had to do for Golden State. They don't match up with them all over. And the way boy been playing lately too, that Draymond Green and Klay Thompson. But I was listening to Charles Barkley yesterday again. Guess what he said? He said the series between Houston and Golden State gonna be something special. He said Klay Thompson and Durant against Chris Paul and James Harden. It's going to be a special.
So everybody, y'all make sure y'all tune in because this is going to be like an NBA Finals in itself.
No. You said the key. That's an excellent point. It's going to be like an NBA Finals itself. Say no more.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's going to be the show for today, so go ahead and shoot your shot.
Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day. Be good to yourself as well as to others. Thank you.
All right. And there you have it, another great show at HWL Radio Sports. Go over to HWLRADIO.com, download the music app. Also, make sure you check out our sponsors. Straight Up Stupid LLC presents. We're going to keep y'all posted on the next events they got coming up. And like I always say, hit my motherfucking music. And if you don't hear the music, it's because you didn't listen, and go over to the HWLRADio.com and download the music up. You got a problem with listening. That ain't my problem, because you missing out on good music. And I'm out.